If you must not break up this year, you must know these 4 basic laws of love, especially the last one. Number 1, what you ignore in dating, you inherit in marriage. What you ignore in dating are exactly the things you inherit in marriage. Marriage does not bring out anything new. Marriage brings out the things you have ignored in a bigger way. Marriage is the adulthood of relationship. Dating is the childhood of relationship. Just as a child, the little traits and character you see in a child, those are the things that are going to mature as a bigger character or trait in that child's adulthood life. That is exactly the picture of marriage. When you are dating, that is the childhood stage of the relationship. Some of those little characters will grow and mature fully in marriage. A lot of people actually thought, hey, why is my man changing? Why is my woman changing? After all these years, how come he just changed in marriage? We just got married. He just changed. She just changed. No, she did not change. He did not change. What actually happened is that he manifested all the things in a bigger way, in a more advanced way, just as marriage is built to be. Remember, in dating, you can pretend for as long as you want. But in marriage, you can't pretend anymore, because marriage will not give you opportunity to pretend for long. Marriage will break you. Marriage will make you mad. At that point of being at the extreme of your life, of being pushed to the wall, that is when you're going to outburst. And when you outburst, those things you have been hiding are going to come out. It is very hard, so realistic, and so extreme. No matter how much you try to hide a character, it is going to be revealed. So those little things you have been seeing, managing, ignoring, or you have been praying or thinking that when you get into marriage, they are going to stop. No, they are not stopping. They are just going to be magnified. So be very much conscious of your choice, of what you do, of the decisions you take. Those little things you see, pick them, analyze them. Can you endure them? Can you cope with them? Can they match with your own lifestyle? Can they match with your own choice? Can they match with your own vision? Those are the things you should be doing, not hoping that it is going to change in marriage. Remember, dating is a full movie with well-prepared script, but marriage is a reality TV show. Though some people come to marriage with a prepared script, but trust me, nobody is going to last acting on a script in marriage for months. There is no design, there's no timing, there's no structure for how events happen in marriage. But you can determine how events happen in dating because you can script it and you can act it so well. What you ignore in dating is a very big risk. They are going to haunt you in marriage. Be consciously and consistently note the things you see in dating. Analyze them and amplify them by yourself so that you know exactly how it is going to appear in marriage. The traits are a bit compatible or can be married with your own traits. And the choices can be married with your own choices. The ideas can be married with your own ideas. Then that is when it becomes a goal. Marriage only amplifies things. Marriage only makes things realistic. Marriage brings out the originality, the realistic part of people, the realistic part of situation, the realistic part of life, the realistic part of the world. The breakfast marriage serves you is reality. A lot of people are the reasons for their breakup and divorce, but they try to blame people. They blame their man, they blame their woman. People, they saw all those things coming while they were dating. They wishfully thought that the thing is going to go away. By the time they get married, those things will start realistically. The first breakfast marriage is going to serve them within the first few days are the realities of those things. You have started seeking sentiment. You are telling the world what the person is doing right now, but you did not tell the world what the person was doing then. Whatever thing you see in dating, you are going to inherit it bigger in marriage. Number 2, marriage is a mirror. It reveals people. As you wake up in the morning, you go stand in front of your mirror, and what do you see? You see your true self. If you wake up with iceberg, you're going to see it. If you wake up with gloomy face, you're going to see it. If you wake up with long face, you're going to see it. If you wake up with some speck in your eyes, you're going to see it. Whatever thing you wake up with, you're going to see it in the mirror. That is exactly how marriage does. It gives you your true picture, your true look. So how does marriage then reveal people? Look at what happens. When you are dating, like I said, dating is just an offspring of pretense. That is why I have always been on an idea that long dating is a deception. You can date someone for 10 years and you will still not know the real person. How do you date people? The person is staying somewhere, you are staying somewhere. You prepare to meet, you always arrange to meet. So your meeting is timed. The person can actually script his activities for the day. When he's gonna get office, and then when he's be going out for a date, when he'll be hanging out with his girlfriend. So these things will be well scripted. What he's going to act, how he's going to act, when he is going to act it. Script is not allowed. Marriage is a reality TV show. Therefore, the person can only act according to what comes. They might have one or two, I'm going to do this when this goes like this, or I will do this when things become like this and all that, yes. But most of the time, those are just pre-planned. The real realities of marriage will break down all those plans and structures. They might happen, but not as you planned it, and not when you planned it, and not how you planned it. There are three reasons that structure character, which is how, when, and what. What you act, when you act it, and how you act it are not allowed to be scripted in marriage. Marriage can take it from the top, it can take it from the middle, it can take it from the bottom. A lot of things come shocking. A lot of things come unanticipated. They come so surprising. So as they come, you handle them. As they come, you face them. You solve the problems as they come, though is even where experience is actually grabbed. So the wisdom of marriage is as a result of the experiences and the problems you solve in marriage. Those experiences, it will break down your knowledge base, capacity, structure, plans, even your psyche, and then allow you to start from the scratch. Because why? That is the first time you're having a wife. That's the first time you're having a husband. Whatever thing you're going to expect might be a bit different from how you expect it, from when you expect it, and what you expect. It doesn't add anything on people. It doesn't subtract anything from people. The only thing marriage adds is experience, which is what you acquire over time. Even as universal as marriage is, no marriage is the same thing. No. Do you know why the marriage is not the same thing? Marriage can throw 1 million challenges to 1 million people. Those 1 million people will address those challenges according to their own capacity, according to their own individuality, according to their own experience, according to their own knowledge, according to their own conviction, and according to their own choice. Then, what do you expect? The result will be according to the input you make. Same challenge to 1 million people, the result will be different because it was solved by different people with different strategy. Marriage is just an amplifier. Marriage is just an amplifier of people. It brings out what even your parents may have not noticed. There could be a trait your parents may have not noticed because there had been no room to bring out those things. But marriage will one day bring it out. By the time it pushes you to the wall, those traits are going to come out. Number 3. Chemistry fades, character remains. Yes, chemistry fades, character remains. What is chemistry? Chemistry is your beauty. Chemistry is your looks. Chemistry is your handsomeness. Chemistry is your skin color. Those things that make you attractive, those are your chemistries. Chemistry is what brings people to you. Chemistry is what makes people want to talk to you. Chemistry is what makes people want to date you. And what is character? Character is a trait, either inherent in you or acquired in the course of growth. Some characters are acquired through gene, genetically through parents. Some characters are acquired by parents who systematically instill a particular character in you according to their culture, their standard, or their belief. Some characters are acquired through the environment, peer group, where you grew up. Some characters are acquired through school. The character and the chemistry are the two basic things someone needs to be successful in a relationship. The character and chemistry scenario are like an envelope. The outside of that envelope is the chemistry. The inside of the envelope is the character. If there's a very beautiful package inside an envelope with a very bad outlook, the envelope is just looking like a trash, but there's something very beautiful packaged right inside. You went for shopping, so you see one tattered looking kind of envelope, kept on the shelf. You're going to pass by it. You wouldn't want to touch it. You wouldn't want to pick it. But if there's a very beautiful envelope, very beautifully designed, very attractive, in short, even if you're passing by the other lane and you sight that envelope, you want to quickly rush to go and pick that envelope. Wow, this envelope looks so beautiful. Let me find out what is the content. That is what chemistry does. Chemistry will attract people to you. Then, when you pick up that envelope, the next thing you do, you quickly open it. So let me see what is inside. By the time you pick up that envelope and open it and discover, oh, there's more beautifully packaged stuffs inside of it. And you'll be very happy. You want to quickly pick that envelope and throw into your shopping basket to take it home. That is how chemistry and character works. Chemistry will attract people to you. Character we want to make them take you home. Character will want to make them own you forever. And even by the time they take you home, same character will want to make them stay with you forever. You need chemistry and character to be able to have a successful relationship. The biggest challenge humans have is changing their character as an adult. Remember, it is easier for kids to learn, very complex for an adult to learn. Most often, an adult brain has been configured to dispel or discard a lot of things. There are very few things that they believed is right for you to pick. So learning as an adult is very complex, unlike a kid. Kids learn unconsciously, whether good or bad. But an adult brain is already matured, configured to discard a lot of things, only to pick few things that he considers nice or good. Remember, some of the characters are inherited from parents, and genetics makes it basic that you can inherit character from fourth linear generation. That means your immediate parents, your grandparents, your great-grandparents, and then your great-great-grandparents. That is fourth linear generation. You can imagine a character you inherited from fourth linear generation, how deep and entrenched that character will be in you. The character you see are not just ordinary. Character is very deep, but you can build character. If you have a bad character, you can modify it. There's a process called character modification therapy. That is the only therapy that works on character building. I have that program, which in the course of time, I am going to be unveiling that character modification therapy. The biggest challenge of human of today is how to modify their characters. So many people have a character that is costing them their relationship. So many people have a character that is costing them their job. So many people have a character that is costing them their joy. So many people have a character that is costing them money. So many people have a character that is costing them their business. So many people have a character that is even trying to cost them even their life. They are not happy with it. But changing that character is as difficult as the camel passing through the eyes of the needle. Somebody says, why is there more divorce? Why is there more breakups this day than yesterday? The only difference is that these days people no longer put effort in building character. They put more effort in building chemistry. Chemistry can only make your relationship last for a few years, if not even a few months. Once chemistry fades and there's no character to continue, what's that person doing with you? Nothing. The person is going to feel scammed. What am I doing here? It's like I am kind of scammed. So, let me clear my eyes. It's like something is wrong with me. So why am I even here? What am I gaining here? They'll start asking a lot of questions. And once someone starts asking a lot of questions in a relationship, then the person's eyes are about to get opened. Yes, because sister, know it for sure. You see that your chemistry, it will soon fade. And fading of chemistry is not just that you are old. There's this psyche in human that whatever thing that is new to you, that is what you adore. With time, when you get used to that thing, you no longer adore, you no longer see those things. Those attractive things that you used to know because you're used to it. Your psychology is already used to it, so it's not new anymore. Some people are still saying, what's wrong with you? Have I faded? I'm still beautiful and all that. So why not looking at me? No, that is not how it goes. It's just like buying a brand new car. When you buy a brand new car, that car will be so new to you. See, you adore the car. In short, when you drive the car just to go get a fuel, when you come back, you wash the car. When a time comes when the car can even go in a journey of 2 days, the car comes, just park the car by that side, okay? So the car is no more new. It's not as if the value of the car has actually gone down, but the car is no more new. So the kind of care and attention the car would get at the early stage is not the same it's going to get at that point in time. That six-pack she's dying for, that six-pack she's crazy about. Yes, after some time, she just gets used to the six-pack. It's no more new. What's there? What's there in the six-pack? She has seen it all. See finish will come in. Number 4, love does not repair character. Yes, love does not repair character. Love is love. Character is character. Love does its own function. Character does its own function. Love is ephemeral. Character is permanent. Love is mere feeling. Character is the iron. It's just like pouring water on an iron. Will it change it? Does it do anything? No. It cannot change the content. It cannot change the shape. It cannot change the color of that iron. So love is the water, iron is the character. If you pour water on an iron, after some time you come back, the water has dried. The iron still remains the same thing. It doesn't change. So expecting love to change character is pouring water on an iron. You can't be pouring water on an iron expecting the iron to melt, expecting the iron to cut, expecting the iron to change shape, expecting the iron to transform. No. Someone who is watching from afar will tell you, hey, why are you kidding? Are you playing? Yes, because it looks kiddish. If you want iron to transform, there are things that can transform an iron, which is strong heat and fire. What does love do? Love is just a feeling that you transfer to the next person and make the person tender with you, make the person to have softness for you, make the person to develop attention, care, and interest in you. But the color of love is determined by character, not the love itself. The human being is just a carrier of the character, not the character itself. It's that same character that made them even talk to you or talked the way they talked, because it is character that make people talk the way they talk. People think that character is just all about what he just did now that you don't like. What about the other one he does that you like? Do you know that it is that same character that determines that? It is character that determines the entirety of the choice of a man. It is character that determines the big four. How, where, when, and what. How to do things, where to do it, when to do it, and what to do. That is why give same love to Edu, the love will be transformed according to Edu's character. Give same love to Ahmed, the love will be transformed according to Ahmed's character. Give same love to TY. TY is going to transform that love and it will reflect his own character. So whenever you give same love to three people, that love is going to take the color of their characters. Those who have had more than 3 boyfriends, go and find out. The love they got was a determinant of the character of the person they dated. Character is a determinant of love. So instead of love changing character, it is character that even influences the love. When you have a bad guy, you have a bad love. When you have a good guy, you have a good love. When you have a cool guy, you have a cool love. When you have a hot guy, you have a hot love. When you have a crazy guy, you have a crazy love. When you have a romantic guy, you have a romantic love. Then, if character determines the color of love, why then on earth would you think that love will change the character? No. Just like saying a child will change the father. Whatever thing the father is not doing, he's just not doing it because he does not want to do it. The child does not have capacity to change the father. The father is already finished forming. If there's anyone to change anyone, it has to do with the father changing the child. My love is going to change him, that stays by moonlight. My love is going to change her, that stays by moonlight. The reality of love is that love does not change character. Character is bigger, older, stronger, and bolder than love. What you should look out for is people's character first. If you identify people's character, then you automatically know the kind of love you're going to get. Because the love must definitely take the color of the character. With time, the impression stage of relationship. At that impression stage of relationship, everyone is a pretender. Yes, you need to pretend to be good even if you're not. Whatever thing you sense, the partner would actually want. Yes, you just want to pretend, okay, yes, come on, you do it, so you are good at it and others. You getting it? So everyone is a pretender at that point. But be very much smart enough to look out for the character. Because as at then, you haven't been receiving love, in different variations yet. Then look out for the character. If you look out for the character, that character will tell you, will give you a hint, an intel of the kind of love you're going to get later on. When you're working on trying to change people's character, what you should be working on is not using love to change the person, but by selling an idea of character change to the person. And how do you sell an idea of character change? You should be able to pinpoint that particular character, not general. Pick that particular aspect of the character. Don't put it yourself by that you don't like it. Remember, psychologically, people get disconnected from people who hate what they do. The first thing that breaks people's relationship is they come to tell people, I hate this character of yours. Automatically, you have communicated to the brain that you hate the person. They are going to gradually be disconnecting themselves from you. And before you know it, once that disconnection is completely done, so the feelings will fade and the relationship breaks up. If you want to influence a character change, pick up that particular character. Analyze it to the person, not to yourself. Make the person understand the disadvantages the character does to him or herself, not you. Then, after selling that, they allow it to internalize. And then the person is going to pick those things, analyze it and check. Does this thing actually happen the way this person said it? Does this thing actually affect me or the way she said it? At the end of the day, the person is now going to determine by himself that I need to change. I think I need to do something about this character. And the person can start working on either the modification or the building of a new character. That is how people change. People change when they have hit the wall. go and find out this.